Today we're at Flushing Meadows-Corona Park in Queens, New York. This park was once the home of two World's Fairs, including the 1964-1965 New York World's Fair. That means it's not only an important part of New York history, but an important part of Disney history as well. This field I'm standing in right now doesn't seem that special. It's just another part of a public park. However, this spot is where over 50 years ago the world was introduced to one of the most iconic attractions in Disney history. It's a Small World. At the time, Disney was already working on a number of attractions for other sponsors. However, Pepsi, who is the sponsor for the UNICEF Pavilion, still couldn't come up with a concept for an attraction for their pavilion, and so they turned to master entertainer Walt Disney for help.
The concept of the ride, called Children of the World, was to further the message of the World's Fair itself, which was peace through understanding. It would do so by featuring dolls modeled after children from all around the world singing and dancing. All the while, guests would hear a medley of the country's respective national anthems. Of course, trying to mash together all of those anthems proved to be a noisy mess, so the famous Disney songwriting brothers, Richard and Robert Sherman, were given the task of coming up with a new song. This song had to carry throughout the attraction, while at the same time being flexible enough to be sung in multiple languages and played in different musical styles. The result was the earworm we all know today, It's a Small World. Walt liked it so much, in fact, that he had the attraction renamed to match the song's title.
Ultimately, It's a Small World ended up being a massive success. Over 10 million tickets were sold and all of the proceeds went to UNICEF. The boat ride system, which allowed guests to move smoothly and almost continuously, was a lesson that Walt took back with him and used in future attractions throughout his parks.
The attraction did so well that it was later added to Disneyland in California and was included in Disney World, Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, and Hong Kong Disneyland.
As for the song, according to a 2014 article by Time, It's a Small World is the most played back song in music history. At over 50 million playbacks, it's no doubt due to the fact that it plays all day, every day, across 5 theme parks around the world, which shows that even 50 years later, It's a Small World still lives up to its global theme.